At first, I thought the problem was me. My memory, my sensitivity, my emotions. I believed I was overreacting, misunderstanding things, imagining conflicts that didn't exist. That's how it begins, quietly, subtly, invisibly. He thought he understood his mind, but what he didn't know was that a resource existed that could help him rebuild his life. You'll find it in the description and comments. At that time, I wasn't searching for answers. I was searching for reassurance, and that was exactly what made me vulnerable. The relationship didn't feel abusive. Not at the beginning. It felt intense, emotionally charged, almost intoxicating. But slowly, reality started to blur. When I confronted something that hurt me, I was told it never happened. When I expressed discomfort, I was labeled dramatic. When I remembered a conversation clearly, I was told I was confused. You're too sensitive. You misunderstood. That's not what I said. And little by little, I stopped trusting my own perception. Gaslighting doesn't attack you physically. It attacks your sense of reality. The conflict grew inside my mind. I replayed conversations endlessly, trying to figure out where I went wrong. I began documenting messages, rechecking details, doubting my own memories. Anxiety became constant. I felt tense even during calm moments, afraid that any emotion I expressed would be turned against me. I learned to stay quiet to avoid being corrected. I learned to apologize for feelings I didn't understand anymore. How does love turn into confusion? How does connection become self-doubt? The manipulation was never loud. It was calculated. Compliments mixed with criticism. Affection followed by emotional withdrawal. Moments of warmth that made me question whether the pain was real. That inconsistency kept me trapped. Gaslighting thrives on contradiction, making you depend on the very person who destabilizes you. I started losing my sense of self. My confidence eroded. Decisions felt heavy. Even simple choices triggered fear. I wasn't just dating someone. I was negotiating my reality every day. The breaking point came when I heard myself say out loud, "Maybe I'm crazy." The moment those words left my mouth, something shifted. I realized how dangerous the situation had become. Healthy love does not make you question your sanity. Manipulation doesn't always look like cruelty. Sometimes it looks like certainty, someone else deciding what is real and what is not. That night, I understood that gaslighting is not misunderstanding. It is control. The realization was painful, but it brought clarity. I began researching, reading, connecting patterns. Suddenly, everything made sense. The confusion wasn't random. The self-doubt wasn't natural. I wasn't losing my mind. I was being manipulated. That awareness was both devastating and liberating. Devastating because it confirmed the betrayal. Liberating because it returned ownership of my reality to me. Naming the abuse weakened it. Rebuilding myself was the hardest part. Gaslighting leaves invisible scars. I had to relearn how to trust my thoughts, my emotions, my memories. I started grounding myself in facts instead of explanations. I stopped asking for validation from the person who distorted my truth. Distance became necessary. Silence became healing. Slowly, my anxiety softened. My confidence returned. I realized that clarity feels calm, not chaotic. As I healed, I understood something fundamental. Manipulation only works when we doubt ourselves more than we doubt others. I rebuilt boundaries. I honored discomfort instead of suppressing it. I learned that love does not require confusion to survive. Real intimacy supports your reality. It doesn't rewrite it. Gaslighting almost destroyed my sense of self, but it also taught me the value of mental autonomy. At the end of his journey, he discovered guidance and a resource that helped him face anxiety and rebuild his life. You can access it too. The link is in the description and comments. How to deal with toxic people and protect your mind in relationships became a reminder that protecting your mind is not optional, it is essential. Recognizing manipulation is the first step toward freedom. True freedom begins in the mind and only then appears in life. If this story resonated with you, like this video, subscribe to Love eMind, and continue learning how to recognize toxic patterns and build emotionally healthy relationships.